Okay, today we're going to do day 44. We're going to call this area method. And then I'm going to put division. Okay, so let's talk about problem. Say there are 592 students participating in Boosterthon, okay? So at the whole school, there are 592 students participating. They are put into 8 groups. They are put into 8 groups, and they want to know how many students in each group. Okay, so we know there's 592 students, and our number of groups is 8. So they want to know our group size. So the equation is going to look like this. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to do the area method. Now, it looks a little bit different than what your parents learned, but that is okay. This is another method. If you like this method better than base 10, that's perfectly fine. This is one that you can use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 8 there. I'm going to draw a really long line. 592. Okay, so I'm first going to say, does 8 go into 5? Well, 8 does not go into 5, but I know, what's the value of that 5? The value of that 5 is 500. Wow. Okay. Does 8, I know 8 does go into 500, but we're gonna figure out 592. Does 8 go into 59? It does. Let's think about this. 8, 16, 24, 30, 2, 40, 48, 56, 64. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to put a 7 over my 9. Now this is super important that you're lining your numbers up correctly. You can't put a 7 over the 5. You can't put a 7 over the 2. You have to put a 7 over the 9. Okay? So then there's one number to the right, so I'm going to put a 0. And I am going to say, well, okay, so now what we're going to do is 8 goes into 59. We said 7 times, which equals, well, let's see what 8 times 70 equals. 70 times 8. Well, 8 times 0 equals 0, and 7 times 8 equals 56. So now what I did is I said 8 times 70, which I did right here, equals 560. So I have it lined up. The 2 is over the 0, the 9 is over the 6, and the 5 is over the 5. So now I'm going to subtract 2, 9 minus 6 equals 3, and that's a 0, so I'm not going to do anything. So now I'm going to draw this line, and this is going to go up here, 32. Now I'm going to say, does 8 go into 32? 1, 2, 3, 4. It does. So I'm going to put a 4 above my 2. Not above my 3, but above my 4. Place value is key. 4 times 8 equals 32. And I get 0. I'm going to add these up. I get 74. That's my answer. If you want to check what you can do is 74 times 8. 8 times 4 equals 32. Carry your 3. 8 times 7 equals 56. Plus 3, 57, 58, 59. I checked. Okay. So I'm going to do another problem for you so you can work on it. So I'm going to flip the page, and I'm going to do one more problem to show you. Okay, try to make it short. So let's say we're doing 140 3 divided by, we'll say, 4. Okay, I'm making this up in my head. So I'm going to do 4 right here on the outside and put 143 there. Okay, I'm going to start from left to right. Does 4 go into 1? It does not. Does 4 go into 14? Well, let me put my facts over here. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. I'm going to stop right there because the closest 4 gets to 14 is 12, and that's 3 times. So I'm going to put a 3 over my 4 right there. Because I'm covering up one number, I'm going to put a 0 there. I'm going to say 30 times 4. 30 times 4. 4 times 0 equals 0. 4 times 3 equals 12. And I'm going to do 120. And I'm going to subtract it. 3 minus 0 equals 3. 4 minus 2 equals 2. 1 minus 1 equals 0. I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to put 23 right there. Now, I'm going to say, does 4 go into 2? No. Does 4 go into 23? Oh, let me see. The closest 4 gets to 23 without going over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put a 5 above my 3. Because if I put a 5 above my 2, then that's saying that 4 goes into 2 5 times, and it doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to put 20, subtract 3, 0. So now, I'm going to put 3 there. 4 does not go into 3. So what my answer is, 30 plus 5, 35, remainder 3. Okay, so I'm going to put here 35, remainder 3. That's my answer. Okay, this is what I want you to try real quickly. Let's check our work. 35 times 4. So I got my answer, 35, and I'm timesing it by 4. 4 times 5 equals 20. Carry your 2. 4 times 3 equals 12, plus 2 equals 14. But Miss Greg, I didn't get 143. I got 140. You're right. 35 times 4 equals 140, plus your remainder. That means we got 143. We got our answer correct. Okay? I want you to try these 2 problems here. Okay? Let me get it for you. You're going to have to pause it to see this. I'll read it out loud. Let me make sure. A cupcake store sells packages of cupcakes containing 6 cupcakes each. Last week, they sold 354 cupcakes. How many packages of cupcakes did the store sell last week? So my total amount is this. So 354. Sorry. And then I'm dividing it. It said the containers held 6 each. So I'm dividing by 6. How many packages of cupcakes did they sell last week? That's the first problem I want you to do. Second problem, Julia saved $249 for pet sitting. She wants to divide her money equally to spend some, save some, and donate some to her local animal shelter. How much will she save? Okay, my total amount is $249 divided by. Well, they want to know how much will she save. Well, she's going to put it in she wants to spend, she wants to save, and she wants to donate. So she's putting it into 3 different places. So we're going to divide by 3. Come back, give me the answer that you got. I need to see your work. And if you want to check it with base 10, go right ahead. And I also want to know, which method do you like better? Base 10 or area?